Welcome back everyone, and it's time to go balls deep. Today we will be discussing the latest developments in Black Clover's latest episodes, as it has introduced a lot new information regarding Yuno's parents. Now a lot of you in our community, you say, hey baby, I have a lot of questions for you, and you keep asking me this. I'm legit not kidding here. You keep asking me, who is Yuno's parents, ABD? And some of you still believe he is an elf somehow and Licht is his father. I don't even know how some of you still believe that. They literally showed the baby elf soul leave with Licht, and the whole story mentioned how the soul leaving Yuno. So yeah, in this video I'm going to clarify the confusion regarding who exactly are Yuno's parents. This is original canon content that Tabata, the author of Black Clover, was involved in for the production, and the anime introduces differences to the manga regarding Yuno's parents with more backstory. So as you all know, Black Clover episode 160 and 161 that showcases Yuno's backstory is basically the worst day of his life, right?
I am having a very bad day.
But first we must discuss his parents. Black Clover anime is a great adaptation of the manga. In fact, I would argue it did a lot better in episode 160 than the manga itself. Now, it was not just for the reasons that the anime has good animation and music, of course. My friend Tabata decided to make me a king! He adapted me into the anime, no joking, bruh.
Oh shit, I look like Yuno's dad! Yo, if I shaped up my beard like that, shit, I look like Yuno's dad, bro!
Honestly, when I had long hair and if I shaped my beard in a similar manner, I could have cosplayed this man. He's a sexy beast!
Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture.
But there was a lot of added content that the anime explored regarding Yuno's parents and how the Dark Triad took over the Spade Nation, because remember in the manga we were told that they know every inch of the nation so that they could betray in the best possible manner. Now some of you may be shocked, wait, extra content? Yuno's backstory is better? Don't worry, I'll explain everything for you. One of the biggest differences in episode 160 is that Orfe, the father at the church from Asta and Yuno's church that is, he actually asks Ralph what about Asta when he gives his revelations about Yuno's origin, right? So this episode, it confirms that he knows nothing of Asta's backstory, which actually debunks quite a few theories within our community some time ago. For example, the theories that Asta was part of the Spade Kingdom's royal guard. My friend Tabata, he listened to that theory and he decided to take the opportunity to answer some of our questions we otherwise never would have gotten confirmation from, and he's saying to you guys, hold up fam, I got you. No, it's not that theory, make some other shit up fam. Anyways, from there on out until the actual flashback, there isn't much else to dissect, as Yuno gets to see his memories. We see a lot more of the Spade Kingdom. Yuno's birth not only marked as a joyous occasion for his parents, but also the rest of the kingdom, showing their high levels of respect for the royal family, and they saw it as a blessed day, and then the light from the sky from the clouds was shining upon the nation, which gives another notion from chapter 279 that Yuno may be blessed from God. Yuno is a light upon the darkness that the Dark Triad will put upon the nation, right?
Yes.
So this just foreshadows the idea that after this arc, Yuno will be accepted as the king of the Spade Nation, as he will get his revenge for his family. We actually get to see Yuno spend some time in the Spade Nation. This fixes a lot of the timeline issues we've been facing, which I will go into in just a moment. At this point of the episode, we get to see the Zogratis siblings return from their mission. The Zogratis were not just any pair of soldiers, as they were actually high ranking enough to get personally greeted by the king himself. Now fun fact, the throne room they are in is actually the same room that Yuno fights Zenon in during the invasion in their second bout. However, the episode cements the fact that everyone, and I mean everyone, is suspicious of the Zogratis siblings. Yuno's mother Ciel states that she can't help but dislike them, even though they may complete the most missions for the kingdom. And if I was the king, I would have immediately sussed that shit out of the Zogratis. I mean, they even all admit that there is a rumor regarding their family that they are devil possessed. So why didn't he make the decision to confront this rumor, since it's so serious? I mean, Yuno's father literally finds out from Yuno's mother Ciel that the Dark Triad had just killed multiple rebel people without his permission on their recent mission that they came back from. This is a clear violation of his law and shows that this rumor rumor may be true and that they are evil and that they do not want to listen to his orders anymore. So why didn't he investigate that shit, bruh?
And there seems to be no sign of intelligent life anywhere.
The anime introduces new information that the Dark Triad came back from a mission, each with a different devil seal tattoo. But, no one bats an eye, despite them being some of the high-ranking soldiers and this nation being apparently peaceful. In other words, Yuno's father was on some low IQ shit and was described as Loyce in chapter 236, and in the latest episode 161, a foolish and peace-loving idiot. How dare he disrespect me? I mean, how dare he disrespect Yuno's father? The flashback ends with what we know of so far, the treason of the Zogratis siblings. Now known as the Dark Triad, Dante kills the king and everything continues as we know it. An interesting fact about this sequence is that in chapter 246 we see Dante's flashback, and in this flashback he had yet to receive his devil marking. However, there was a panel where when killing the king, Dante's forehead was hidden to not show whether or not he used the devil's power at that point of time. However, the anime confirms that he actually was. This at the very least confirms that the most likely point of time which Dante, Varnick and Zenon had gotten their devils and in contact with Lucifer himself is during the mission of exterminating the rebels. Lucifer must have contacted them at this point of time due to seeing their ambition and lust for evil acts due to being so bored of following Yuno's father Loyce. So for the timeline to make sense and using basic logic, for Yuno and Asta to end up at the church at the same time, Lucifer must have failed only recently to take over Libe, and Asta was already born with his mother, Lisita, right? So now wait, I'm getting confused myself. Bruh, big brain energy. I'm running out of mana, guys. False G prediction magic.
God have mercy upon us.
Bro, make sure to smack that like button right now because I need some more mana. This shit is making me tired. Also, hit the notification button because I have like 5 more Black Clover videos to post. And thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate you. I can't believe how big the Black Clover community has gotten. I've been covering this show on a weekly basis for 2 years straight, non-stop. Give yourself a round of applause. So Lucifer takes advantage of the Dark Triad's lust for power. However, we do get some more insight on the chase for Yuno. Yuno was carried by Ralph's father all the way from Spade to Hage, all the way through the intense magical region, as well as being chased by not only some soldiers but also Zenon himself. He received help surviving the Grand Magic Zone by Yuno's father Loyce, giving him the magic stone that we see is connected to the elves and opens portals to a different dimension. Thus, in some way, Loyce affected Yuno's fate in the future, in which he will eventually have to address his past that he's the Prince of Spade. Ralph mentioned this necklace as a piece of evidence that he is telling the truth. So this tells us at the very least, Yuno's parents still want him to come back to the Spade Nation eventually and to bring prosperity back to the nation, carrying on their will and the Green Burial family, and to become king once again. And when you look into the necklace that Yuno's father gave him, in terms of its function and the design choice, it's another hint that Yuno is special and could be linked to a deity. The design choice Tabata created for the stone that Yuno has is based upon the Jerusalem cross and the Greek cross. The cross remained a symbol of Jerusalem for Christians and became the emblem of the esteemed equestrian order of the Holy... Oh my god, how do I pronounce this? I'm not even gonna bother. The Jerusalem cross is believed to represent several things. Historians note that the 4 crosses surrounding the large center cross represent the 4 Gospels of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. The 4 crosses are also believed to represent the 4 corners of the earth in which Jesus desired his word to be proclaimed by his disciples. The large cross symbolizes Christ in the end. On top of that, the design is also linked to the Greek cross, which is considered as a sign of God. So yet again, that is another sign that Yuno is loved by Mana and is blessed. Anyways, once Ralph's father had reached the church at Hage village, he kept running and acting as a decoy, luring the the soldiers into a dead end and then taking them out while sacrificing himself. Now, if it weren't for this selfless act, forget Yuno being alive, Asta and everyone at Hage might have died, just so that Yuno could be killed. In other words, Ralph's father is the true G of Black Clover. My man deserves a round of applause. No, wait, not even a round of applause. My man deserves some boom. No, I'm kidding. What? Yo, I'm wild today, fam.
Do you see me fucking laughing, my nigga? I ain't fucking laughing.
Now, another bonus fact regarding Yuno's parents is that they may not have had wind magic itself. Yuno probably didn't inherit it from them, and he may be blessed from God, because when Ralph came back to the Spade rebellion people, they were shocked when they heard that he had wind magic. So it could be a combination of his parents' magic, or it probably came out of nowhere because he has been blessed from God. As I said in the anime, it showed a light coming out from the sky when Spade Nation never has lights. It's always snowing, there's always clouds, right? So why is there a light coming from the sky? God's light, that is. So maybe he's been touched by God to bring prosperity back to the Spade Nation against the dark triad of evil that are using devils. The most important thing we need to know is that Yuno is part of the light triad per se, and even in the episode 161 he asks the subordinate of the dark triad, why are you doing this? Do you feel good hurting others? And he actually said yes, and the dark triad feel the same way. So all of them yet to have any meaningful reason to destroy the world. Yuno despises this as he is motivated to get rid of those people as they killed his parents and destroyed the whole nation. The dark triad are dictators and unjust tyrants, whilst his father Loyce and mother Ciel were peace-loving and strong-willed to bring good things to their people. But that pretty much sums up the story regarding Yuno's parents. In the future, we will probably get more backstory once the arc has completed, as Yuno will have to become king to the people as they actually love the royals and saw it as a blessing of the day that he was born. I definitely don't think that this is the story of Yuno's parents and is completely finished already. There will be more shit in the future. Anyway guys, thank you for joining me as always for today's video. I will be uploading tomorrow, so make sure to hit the notification button, follow us on Twitter, Instagram and Discord, and I'll see you guys next time.